Again, good morning, grade 9. We are now about to have a review for your second periodical test. Your second periodical test covers from Module 1 and Module 2. Module 1 is heredity and inheritance variations, while Module 2 is electronic structure of matter. Okay, just give me a second. I'll be sharing my screen in a bit. Alright, can you see my shared screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's go back to genetics. This is a branch of biology concerned with the study of genes, variations, and heredity. It was because of Igor Mendel. It, he is actually a prior. He studied the pea plants and seen some inheritance or trait inheritance there, the patterns there. Aside from that, he is actually considered as the father of modern genetics. Genes are sequences of nucleotides, DNA and RNA. We're done with that. That DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid, which is the strands of your genes. Now, these are the makeup of your genetic characteristics, composed of a double helix carrying genetic instructions. This is your DNA. Your DNA can be found in the nucleus of the cell. Okay. Again, your DNA can be found in the nucleus of the cell. Chromosome structure. These are organized chromosomes are organized structures located in the nucleus of the cell. Yes, this carries information essential for cellular functions such as cell division and cell differentiation. Chromosome comes from the Greek word chroma, which means color, and soma, which means body, because you cannot actually see chromosomes if it is not being dyed or being stained. Chromosomes appear double helix or double stranded with a nucleus in the nucleus of the cell before cell division. Okay? Each strand in the chromosome is called chromatid, okay? Or sister chromatid. It's made up of a long DNA coiled around a protein called histones. Okay? Histones now holds the DNA or holds the pairs or holds the entire chromatid. Okay? DNA molecule wrap around the protein core called nucleosome. Okay? Chromatids are linked to a point called centromere. If you're going to look at your chromosome, your centromere is in the center, which holds the entire chromatid. DNA structure. DNA is made up of many nucleotides linked with a long chain. Basic DNA is called nucleotide. Okay. Again, the basic unit of DNA is called a nucleotide. Each nucleotide made up of the following components: a 5-carbon sugar or a carbon sugar called deoxyribose. It is actually a sugar, a phosphate group, and a nitrogenous base pair. Okay. Nitrogen-containing base pairs are grouped into purine or purine, which includes guanine and adenine, and pyrimidines or pyrimidines or pyrimidines, which include cytosine and thymine. Okay, we already know the complementary bases, right? DNA molecules made up of two complementary polynucleotides. They are said to be complementary because the nitrogen bases of one chain are bonded to those of the other chain according to the rule of base pairing. Okay? According to the rule of base pairing, that adenine is always paired or pairs with thymine, and cytosine is always paired with or pairs with guanine. Hence, adenine and thymine are called complementary bases. Even cytosine and guanine are called complementary bases. So, if you're going to look at your DNA, guanine usually pairs with cytosine, and adenine usually pairs with thymine. Gene structure. Okay, a gene consists of two polynucleotide chains. One of the chain is called template and, and contains a sequence of nucleotides or bases which help determine the kind of protein produced in the cell. If you have questions, please raise your questions. Amino acid. The amino acid, these are the basic units of protein. Okay, and which is carried by a specific sequence of three nitrogenous base pair known as codon. Okay?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Margie.
Is there a picture of the gene structure?
Yeah. Gene structure or the proteins produced by the genes.
The picture, sir. The picture.
Okay. Hang on for a while. Gene structure or the DNA structure?
The gene structure, sir.
Let me check on this for a while. Actually, I have here the table which a gene or a set of codon tends to create or tends to identify the specific amino acid or specific wait here's screen sharing. Tends to predict the specific protein. Okay, for a while, hold on a while. Okay, okay, let me share my screen again. Are you referring to this, Margie? Okay, this is the standard DNA codon table in which a specific set of codon creates or predicts a specific protein. Okay, the gene that you're talking about, Margie, the table that you're talking about, composed of these proteins. Remember that we are actually set of proteins, and these codes represents or have an instruction to create these specific proteins. Okay. Any other question? Any other question?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right. So
No,
again, these are the specific or standard DNA code table or codon table, which again the result or the prediction of a specific protein produced by those codons, right? Let's go back again. Again, the information contained in the genes is called genetic code. Specific genetic code, actually, scientists now build or predicted all the possible genes in mankind. This is to develop or to enhance the humanity in terms of its genes. Remember that there are some people that is unfortunate with their genes. Unfortunate with the genes in the way that they have these genetic deformities. Do you know those genetic deformities? Like for example,
Like albino, sir.
albinism. Yes, that's genetic deformities or genetic disorders. What else? Albinism is one. We have also done
Uh,
sensitive.
the sir kanang the kuwangan parts.
Yes, okay, the lacking parts, no, parts of the body which are lacking. One fatal uh, gene disorder is the absence of the rib cage. Have you seen a person without a rib cage?
No.
Without the rib cage, there's nothing that the internal organ will be exposed without protection. No? I have seen these documentaries before. I have seen also babies, no, which you can actually see the heart is moving. I saw a lot of documentaries with this, no? Maglihok ang dughan, walay rib cage. Well, there's nothing that the organs will be protected of. Okay, makita nimo ang heart, no? Nigawas ni bulge. Ni bulge ang heart, no? Those are genetic anomalies and genetic deformities. What else? Kana bitang, have you seen a person na sobra og tudlo? Okay, those are genetic.
Ang nasa pinky nga uban dyan nga nasa pinky mabutang.
Yes, yes. Okay, those are genetic anomalies. Okay. Sometimes al- alcohol and other drugs can actually affect our DNA sequence. Okay. On a first trimester, sometimes can affect the babies. No? Na may mga genetic disorders. Okay, question so far? Let's continue. Are you still with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The non-Mendelian inheritance or pattern of inheritance, according to Gregor Mendel, the genotype of an individual organism consists of structures called factors, which is now called genes. Now, these factors control inheritance of characters that are present in pairs contrasting to the characters. These factors separate or segregate during the formation of gametes or gametogenesis. Okay. Formation of gametes or gametogenesis through meiotic cell division or meiosis. Hence, each gametes receive only one factor of every pair of factors. They are independently passed on from one generation to another, and the inheritance of one character does not influence that of the other. Okay. So, heredity that are not Mendelian or non-Mendelian in nature, one is the incomplete dominance. Incomplete dominance, this is the pattern of inheritance in which one allele for another for a specific character is incomplete dominant over the other allele, resorting to another phenotype in which the expressed physical character is a combination of a dominant and recessive phenotype. Like for example, heterozygous tall, okay, that is incomplete dominance because you are actually carrying a recessive gene for short, or the recessive gene of short. Okay. How about